Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Andy McNamara, and welcome in for what should be another great matchup. Today's matchup is as close as you can get on paper. These teams are very evenly matched. With teams this closely matched, it wouldn't surprise me if this comes down to the final play. Burke's on the kick. They will look to get this drive going here from the 25. A flag on the play. It looks like the offense jumped a bit early there. And they'll take the penalty. Second play of the drive. Right side handoff. And he is tackled. They'll pick up a couple yards here. Operating from under center. Player in motion. He hands it to the running back. And he's tackled here. That will bring up third down. Third down. 13 yards to go. He gives it away. He is picked up and brought down. That gets us to fourth down. The offense sets up to punt one away. Whitaker with the kick. The punt is fielded. That's the end of that play. Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive. Hands it off to the left side. He is picked up and brought down. Gain of 4 on the play. Second play of the drive. He drops back to pass. Throws one, and he snagged it. And he's hit right away and taken down. A huge pickup there by the offense. A fresh set of downs for Orlando. On the handoff, and he stopped around the 40-yard line. That'll go for about 3 yards. A lone back for the offense. He drops back to pass. He finds a target on the right side of the field. Snyder pulls it in, and he is tackled. And it's an Orlando first down. A fresh set of downs for Orlando. QB back to pass. He's got a target near the 25. Complete. He's going to be brought down up near the 25. That's good for about 7 yards. The offense comes in on second down. Steps into the pocket. He makes the throw by the 20-yard line. Ripped to the ground. Gain of 6 on the play. A fresh set of downs for Orlando. Inside handoff. He's going to be brought down up near the 25. Loss of 6 on the play. Orlando makes their way up to the line. He makes the handoff to the left side. He's wrestled down to the ground around the 15. Gain of 9 on the play. The offense comes in on third down. The runner takes the toss to the right. And he'll be brought down up near the 5-yard line. Gain of 11. A fresh set of downs for Orlando. Running the RPO, he'll touchdown, Orlando. They'll opt for the single point attempt here. It's up. And the extra point is good. The first score of the game does go to Orlando. Let's see if they hold on. Lining up for the kickoff. Burks on the kick. They will look to get this drive going here from the 25. Player in motion. And he can't get it off before being taken down for the sack. They'll lose 10 on the play. Second down for the offense. Pitch right to the runner. He fumbles the ball. And he'll be brought down up near the 5-yard line. Orlando getting set to start off the drive. He drops back into the pocket. A flag on the play. He turns it upfield. And he'll take a slide here. Let's see how the penalty affects that play. Ref is going to catch him for defensive holding. And they'll accept the penalty. A shotgun set for the offense. Dropping back. Makes the throw to the middle of the field. Batted down and incomplete. The offense comes to the line on 2nd and goal. There's a flag on the play. I think somebody moved. That's a false start. They'll accept the penalty. Operating from under center. Hand off to the left. Touchdown, Orlando. The kicking team lines up for the PAT. And Burks will kick it away. And the kick is good. That will wrap things up for the first quarter. Orlando with a commanding lead so far. The offense lines up to kick it off. The kick sails deep. It looks like we've got a player being helped off the field. The offense will start things off from the 25. He steps back to pass. He sees a target over the middle. Incomplete. Second down and 10 to go. He steps back to pass. There's a flag on the play. He turns it upfield, and he safely slides to the ground. We'll see if things still stand after the penalty. This is going to be defensive holding. They'll accept the penalty. First down and 10 to go. He hands it off, and the defender got him down. Gain of 7 on the play. 3 receiver personnel for the offense. He steps back to pass. Tosses one short. He's taken down. Perkins with the tackle. Small loss on the play. One back deep for the offense. Inside handoff. And he's brought down before making it too far. That will be good for about 1. The punt team makes its way up the line. The punt's away. That's the end of that play. Orlando getting set to start off this drive. Looking short for a target over by the sideline. That gets us to second down. Orlando makes their way to the line here on second down. He hands it to the running back. And Vaughn with the tackle. That brings up third down. Third down and short. He'll give it away on the counter. He'll be tackled near the 45. Gain of 11. First down and 10 to go. Steps into the pocket. He makes the throw up near the 45. He pulls it in, and he's brought to the turf. Gain of 9 on the play. Orlando makes their way to the line here on second down. QB back to pass. He sees a target over the middle of the field. A flag on the play. Incomplete. We'll see if that holds up after the penalty. Flag is out. That's going to be pass interference on the defense. They will accept the penalty. A fresh set of downs for Orlando. They'll send a player in motion. Looking short for a target. He's stopped and taken down up near the 10. That's good for a gain of 4. Seventh play of the drive. Dropping back. He's got a receiver in the... And they score! Touchdown, Orlando. They'll opt for the single-point attempt here.
Hike!
There's the kick. And the extra point is good. And that score will extend Orlando's lead. The kicking team set up to boot it away. Burks on the kick. This drive will begin from the 25-yard line.
Go!
He makes the toss off to the right side. He's going to be brought down up near the 25. That gets us to second down. Second down, 3 yards to go. He makes the throw over to the right side. Tipped away and incomplete. Third down. 3 yards to go. The receiver goes into motion. He'll toss it off to the left side. And the tackle is made. That will bring up fourth down. Orlando calling a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining. The offense sets up to punt one away. And Whitaker kicks this one away. The punt is caught. He's put to the turf. Orlando getting set to start off the drive. Steps into the pocket. He throws one. Drop pass by the offense. Second down and 10 to go. Steps into the pocket. A flag on the play. He's hit hard and taken down in the backfield. Let's see how the penalty affects that play. It looks like the defense is going to get flagged for holding. They will accept the penalty. First and 10. A fresh set of downs for Orlando. Motion for the offense. The runner takes the toss. And he will be brought down by Anderson. Gain of 11. First down and 10 to go. He sees a target over the middle. The pass connects. He's tackled. Gain of 15. First down and 10 to go. Dropping back. Finds a receiver along the sideline. Grabs it. And the tackle is made. A nice pickup there by the offense. Looks like we've got an injured player down on the field. A fresh set. And It's an Orlando touchdown! The kicking team lines up for the PAT. And Burks will kick it away. And it sails through. And that score will extend Orlando's lead. Here comes the kicking team. And Burks will kick it away. The kickoff is caught. Breaking out of the tackle. And he's brought down after taking the kick up near the 20-yard line. Setting up shop from the 20. He drops back to pass. Tipped away and incomplete. Second down and 10 to go. Throws a rainbow, and they can't connect. Incomplete pass. Operating from under center. Hands it off. And he's brought to the turf. They'll pick up a couple yards here. Timeout. Orlando. They will have one remaining timeout. The offense sets up to punt one away. And Whitaker kicks this one away. The tackle is made. Orlando getting set to start off this drive. He steps back to pass. Snyder pulls it in, and he will be brought down by Anderson. A nice pickup there by the offense. Timeout, Orlando. That will be their last timeout. First down and 10 to go. Dropping back. Makes the throw near the 35-yard line. The defense brings him down. Tackle by Vaughn. Short gain of 2. Third play of the drive. Makes the throw. And the pass misses the mark. Incomplete. Orlando sets up on third down. QB back to pass. And it's intercepted. And the defense brings him down. First and 10 for the offense. QB back to pass. He makes the throw up near the 45. A flag on the play. Tracks down that ball like a center fielder. And he's tackled. Let's see how the penalty affects that play. I think the offense is going to get called for a hold here, and they'll accept the penalty. The offense lines up on first and long. And down he goes. That's a sack. Loss of 6 on the play. It looks like there was an injury on that last play. We'll have to see if he returns. A shotgun set for the offense. And he's tackled right away. They'll pick up a chunk of yards on that play. The offense will use a timeout here. That will be their first of the half. The offense sets up with 3 receivers. QB back to pass. He sees a target over the middle of the field. He pulls it in, and he is tackled. That brings us to the end of the second quarter. Orlando with a commanding lead so far. The offense lines up to kick it off. He sends it off. He'll return the kick up near the 30. Orlando getting set to start off the drive. Motion for the offense. Makes the handoff. The tackle is made. They'll lose 1 on the play. Second down for the offense. He gives it to the runner on the right side. And he is eventually brought down. Gain of 15. A fresh set of downs for Orlando.
Go.
Steps into the pocket. Finds a target. The ball is on the ground. And he's tackled. That gets us to second down. The offense sets up in shotgun.
Go!
He'll fake it to the back and keep it on the designed run. And he'll slide to the ground to protect himself. Gain of 4 on the play. A shotgun set for the offense. He'll toss it to the back. The defense is finally able to bring him down. They covered a lot of ground on that play. 6th play of the drive.
Go!
It'll be a run to the left side. And he's tackled. They'll pick up a couple yards here. Orlando makes their way up to the line. He hands it to the running back. The tackle is made. That'll go for 9 yards. A fresh set of downs for Orlando. Steps into the pocket. Tosses it over to the sideline. Complete. And he'll be brought down up near the 5-yard line. That'll go for 9 yards. 1 back deep for the offense. They'll send a player in motion. He'll pitch it off to the runner. Into the end zone. Count it. Touchdown, Orlando. The kicking team lines up for the PAT. And Burks will kick it away. And it's good. That score extends Orlando's lead a bit more. Here comes the kicking team. And Burks will kick it away. The offense will look to get things going from the 25. Player in motion to the right. Dropping back. He decides to throw it deep into heavy coverage, and the pass falls to the ground. The offense sets up in shotgun. He steps back to pass. He sees a target over the middle. He grabs it out of the air. He's taken down near the 35-yard line. That's good for 10 yards. 1st and 10. Dropping back. Looking short for a target over by the sideline. Small gain on the play. 2nd down. 7 yards to go. Player in motion from the backfield. He steps back to pass. Tosses it over to the sideline, and it's knocked away from the receiver. Incomplete. The offense will operate from under center. Motion for the offense. He tosses it off to the left side of the field. And the tackle is made. Good enough for a 1st down. 1st down and 10 to go. He drops back. And he can't get it off before being taken down for the sack. Loss of 7. 2nd down and long. He steps back to pass. He sets up and throws. And they can't connect. Incomplete pass. Let's see if the offense changes up their plan here on 3rd down. So far today, they haven't had much success on 3rd down conversions. And the pass misses the mark. Incomplete. The punt team makes its way up the line. He makes the punt. Orlando getting set to start off the drive.
Go!
On the handoff. And he's tackled. That will go for about 8 yards. Second down and short. Misdirection in the backfield. And he's brought to the turf. Gain of 12 on the play. Third play of the drive. Inside handoff. And the defender makes the tackle. That will bring up second down. Fourth play of the drive. That signals the end of the third quarter. Orlando with a commanding lead so far. Operating from under center. Player in motion to the left. Delayed handoff. He'll be tackled near the 45. That'll bring up third down. Orlando makes their way up to the line. Throws it off to the left side. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. The punt team makes its way up the line. He punts it away. And the kick goes out of bounds. The offense looks to get things going here on first down. He drops back into the pocket. Finds a receiver along the sideline. And he steps out of bounds. That'll go for about 3 yards. A shotgun set for the offense. Dropping back. He throws it off to the right side. Incomplete pass. The defense has done well stopping the offense from converting on third down so far today. Let's see what they do here. And he's got it. And he's stopped around the 40-yard line. They covered a lot of ground on that play. Steps into the pocket. He throws it off to the right side. He's put to the turf. Gain of 7 on the play. Second down for the offense. 3 yards to go. There's a penalty flag on the field. Tosses it over to the sideline. That's the end of that play. We'll see if the penalty affects the outcome. The defense looks to have lined up offside, and they'll elect to decline the penalty. Gain of 12 on the play. First and 10. He drops back into the pocket. He throws it short along the left side. The pass is incomplete. The offense comes in with 3 receivers. QB back to pass. Makes the throw at the sideline. And he's stopped around the 40-yard line. Gain of 1 on the play. Third down. 3 yards to go. A flag on the play. Ooh, somebody jumped. That's going to be a false start. And they'll accept the penalty. The offense sets up with 3 receivers. He steps back to pass. And the pass misses the mark. Incomplete. The offense lines up to punt. And Whitaker kicks this one away. Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive. Hands it to the runner on the right side. And down he goes. Gain of 7 on the play. Second down, 3 yards to go. He gives it away. And down he goes. And it's an Orlando first down. Orlando makes their way up to the line. Inside run. And the tackle is made. They'll pick up a couple yards there. Second down for the offense. 7 yards to go. He hands it off. And he will be brought down by Anderson. That will bring up third down. Orlando setting up on third down. He'll toss it off to the left side. And he will be brought down by Anderson. Gain of 12 on the play. Sixth play of the drive. RPO, he makes the handoff. The tackle is made. That'll go for 9 yards. The offense comes in on second down. Just 1 yard to go. He makes the handoff. And he is eventually brought down. Gain of 14 on the play. And the defense will call timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining. The runner takes the inside handoff. And he's tackled here. That's good for a gain of 4. The defense will use a timeout here. That will be their second timeout. Ninth play of the drive. He hands it to the runner inside. And he will be brought down by Anderson. First down, Orlando. First and 10 for the offense. Inside run. And Vaughn with the tackle. Gain of 5 on the play. The defense will use a timeout here. That's their final timeout. 3 receiver personnel for the offense. Outside handoff. That's the end of that play. That will be good for about 6. A fresh set of downs for Orlando. And he takes a knee. Orlando makes their way to the line here on second down. And they'll take a knee here to run down the clock. Orlando setting up on third down. That will do it for us today. For the entire Axis football crew, my name is Andy McNamara. We'll see you next game.